Welcome back. My name is Aaron.
My name is Colin.
And this is
the SportsHive Show. Woo!
All right, dude. LeBron chose his team.
Indeed.
Where'd he go?
Not the Warriors.
No, he did not.
Not the Cavs.
No, he did not.
Not the Heat.
No, he did not. Where did he end up?
He chose the 76ers.
Why did he chose? Oh, I can't speak English.
That's really good.
Words are hard.
Yeah. Japanese coming out.
Yes. Why did he choose the Sixers?
I don't know. There's, a lot of interests that he has in the players that are playing there, like Tyrese Maxey, VJ, Edgecombe, and he likes Jaylen Brown, despite Brown talking shit about Bronny when Bronny first came into the league, which I think they squashed that, but whatever. And then he's liked Embiid. So logically, it made sense because that roster has young people that he likes how their game is developing, so then he feels like he could help them. And then Embiid is probably the number one scoring option on that team, and then it's going to be Brown and then Maxey. So then I feel like that's a very good team for Bron to go to. They said that he was going to play point guard.
I saw that. I didn't know if that was true or not.
Which would mean that either he's just playing point guard on the offensive side of the ball, and then he's going to switch to whoever the power forward is on the defensive side. Because if Bron is point, you're throwing either VJ or Jaylen Brown at power forward, which those boys are both like 6'5", or so they're not guarding anybody that's like 6'9", 6'8", and above.
Right. So
power forward spot.
Do they have a point guard problem? Do they not
No.
have like a designated point guard?
Not really, because they already have they have Maxey, and he's the point, and then you have VJ as well. So I mean, I feel like it's also probably something that Bron asked to do, because
run point.
Yeah, because the year that the Lakers won the championship in 2020, Bron played mostly point guard because he like facilitated the ball.
Yeah,
and was able to like move it and yada yada yada. So I mean, it's tough because you really have nobody over 7 foot besides Embiid, and then your next tallest player is Bron. So if he's playing point guard, then you have to
size up differently.
Yeah. So what would make sense to me if he's playing point and you want to start him, VJ, Tyrese, Jaylen, and Joel, that he switches to whoever the 4 is on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
But
so why? So the Sixers because of youth, mentorship.
I think so.
And
it's not certainly because of Philly. It's not.
Right.
He ain't living there. He's gonna live in New York. It looks like.
Right. I heard about that. And then why not Miami? Too many egos in Miami. He just already went there, wanted something new.
Probably also the way that he left Miami. I don't think him and Pat Riley's relationship was the best back in 17 to 18 when he did leave. So that could have something to do with it. And then maybe he felt like he just wanted to let Giannis and Bam have their like own team.
Yeah, do their thing, because that would have been way too many egos in my opinion.
Well, yeah, because Bam thinks he's hot shit now after scoring 83 points. And then Giannis
is Giannis.
I feel like he doesn't have an ego, and he's like one of the players that actually has a right to have an ego.
Yep.
But
to me, that's Giannis's team now, not Bam's.
Correct.
At least me looking outside in.
Yeah, no, it has to be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then the Cavs, there's really not much there besides Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, James Harden, if they re-signed him. So that would have just been a reunion. And then
the Warriors. I'm legitimately surprised, because I was always thinking he's going to go play with Steph.
I think he didn't want to be in San Francisco, because I think he said that he would have wanted to team up with Steph, but somewhere that wasn't Golden State.
That makes sense. So he wanted Steph to get somewhere else.
Exactly. Steph has, I think he could be a free agent next season.
It is next season. I saw a clip. It's Jimmy Butler, Steph, and Draymond, because Draymond just signed his 1 year deal.
1 year, $27 million.
Yeah, which is insane.
What he would have had if he didn't opt out and try and,
I guess that's true,
give the flexibility for.
So he's came back and got that money again.
Exactly.
That
because the Warriors missed out on everybody.
Literally. So what we have to talk about that. What do the Warriors do now? Because it looks like they're going to be full rebuild mode starting next year.
Well, I mean, they paid Porzingis, they paid Draymond, you still have Butler, you still have Podzemski, and then obviously you still have Curry. But after, I mean, you can try and trade a Draymond or a Butler to a championship team or a championship contender for picks, if anything. Right. Kind of like what happened with Lou Dort from the Thunder. But I don't know. The Warriors aren't going to win nothing.
No.
I don't think, because they're all too old or they don't stay healthy.
So if you're the Warriors, do you trade Curry midseason?
They would
try to gain some value for him?
They wouldn't do that.
Not
because
to Curry?
No, not to Steph. It
is a business, though. Unless so if they're able to grab something for him.
Unless Steph, I feel like they'd give Steph an option of where he would want to go. If he didn't want to stay in Golden State, if Steph felt like he wanted to leave, because he's probably going to know his answer midway through the season, whether he wants to stay or go.
Right, depending on how the Warriors are doing.
Exactly. So then if that relationship was respectable enough on both parts, Steph could go to ownership and be like, hey, I want to bounce. And instead of me just leaving the free agency, just trade me where I want to go so you guys get something for it.
Right.
If he wanted to go that route. But I don't think that the Warriors would trade Steph, because there's loyalty for some players, like a Dirk in Dallas, a Kobe in LA. And then
I get it.
Yeah. So he's got to stay there, I feel like. But if it feels like he wants to go somewhere and team up with Braun next year, because Braun signed a 2-year, $8 million deal, but then next season after this one coming up, I believe he can either opt into it to where he gets the $4 million, or he can opt out and then choose again somewhere if he really wanted to. Because if he really wanted to play with another player like Steph, it's not going to happen in Philly.
Right.
Because there's already too much going on there. So then I think there's something about him being interested in playing with Steph, but in Miami. So if Miami can somehow figure out a way to
sell the farm,
sway Steph into coming there in free agency, and then also getting Braun over there or something, some way, somehow.
Can Braun opt out and retire on a 2-year deal like that?
Yeah, he could do. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Because I was actually surprised he signed a 2-year deal. Because wherever he was going, my mind was he's signing a 1-year deal, and that's it.
Well, yeah, and
because that means 25 NBA seasons, right?
Yeah, it would be, because this is his 24th coming up.
Yeah, which is insanity. But he started young.
Oh, yeah, started at 18, 19. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what I was just going to say. What'd you say before that?
Beats me.
That's crazy. Whoa.
We were talking about Steph.
Oh, yeah, and I'm talking his on some, it wasn't a podcast, it was some little panel or interview thing he did with Halliburton, and then he said, wherever I go for the next 1 or 2 years. So during that, which was a week ago, he said he was going to probably play another 2 years, which is weird because he said he retired at the end of the last season. This dude be lying out of his ass sometimes. But he said at the end of the year that he was content in retiring. But then during that panel with Tyrese, he said that he was going to play another 1 or 2 years. And then also Tyrese was like, oh, what number season is this for? He was season 76. And then he signed with the 76ers. So, and then reports came out that said that he didn't decide what team he wanted to sign on until 1 a.m. that day, Eastern time.
There's no way.
Yeah, so he knew.
Yeah.
And
obviously Halliburton knew too.
Correct.
And almost let it slip.
Yeah. Or just gave a hint.
And then also Kevin Hart knew for sure because they're friends.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's no way he didn't know.
Yeah, any celebrity that's got to do with anything with Philly probably knew.
Yeah.
At least a day beforehand. And just didn't say nothing. Which, I feel like it should be a good fit for him. They should be able to win one more. Not one more. He win one more. Philly win one for the first time in a long time.
That's crazy. The 76ers snag a LeBron James and Jaylen Brown in the same offseason.
And all it cost him was Paul George.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yep.
And $8 million.
Yes.
That's insane.
And then
they grabbed the top 10 players in the league, I would say. Or top 15 at least.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they traded somebody to the Clippers for cash consideration so they can stay under the second apron.
Smart.
And then they're going to sign Caldwell Pope. Well, already did yesterday.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
Or
Like
2
I
days
thought he
ago.
retired a long time ago. Then I saw his name pop up. I'm like, bro, I thought you died.
No, he's been kind of hoed around since he left the Lakers. And then Drew Holiday from the Blazers is in a buyout negotiation and wants to go back to Philly because it's where he started. And so it'll be like his 18th season. So you would have Drew and KCP and whoever else coming off the bench. So it's a very defensive-oriented team, which is good because Braun not going to be doing a lot of defense.
No.
At 41, soon to be 42.
There's no way.
And then he's not.
He's just there to do this.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be the focal point of
He's like, yo, Embiid,
the offense.
you got this.
Yeah, you have Embiid, you have Brown, you have Maxey to score. Edgecombe as well.
I saw a meme the other day where it said LeBron and Embiid's 13-game stretch this season was so magnificent.
Oh, yeah, is going to be.
It is going to be magnificent.
Yeah, it will be.
Because Embiid's going to go down like a piece of glass.
Yeah.
Eventually. Has Embiid ever played a full season? He hasn't lately.
Maybe his second season. Back in like 2016 to 17.
He got really good.
Because he didn't play his first year because I think he got hurt.
Because when he's healthy, he's good. But he just has an issue staying healthy.
Embiid most games played in a season is 68.
So he hasn't even played a full season.
That was his career high. It was 21 to 22. Then he had 66 games, 22 to 23. Then he played 64 and 18 to 19.
That's crazy.
So, I mean, like, it's like an anomaly for anybody to play 82 games. Unless your name is Mikal Bridges.
Right.
Then you play and start every single game.
But even if you're injured, or not injured, but taking like PTO days or whatever, because that's more common these days, it's not that many games off.
They had 16 games off out of 82 in his best season. Well, not best season, but most played season.
Hopefully he stays healthy, because if he's not healthy, then obviously that screws up what the Sixers are trying to do.
Yeah, and then Dwight Howard is talking about he's trying to come back and be the backup center for the
Is he still in China?
Well. He's playing Big Three basketball, I think, because I think him and Michael Beasley got in a fight a few weeks ago.
Playing in a Big Three?
I think it's Big Three. I'm pretty sure he's still balling. Lance is still balling.
Like Reading Rec?
Pretty much.
Summer leagues?
Yeah. Any city recreation league, AAU. Yep. Yeah, I think Michael Beasley's still doing it. Lance Stevenson, Dwight is. I think Joakim Noah's still out there.
Didn't know that.
A few other players. Mario Hezonja, if you remember him. I think he's playing Euro basketball, and then he came back and he signed with. Oh wow, I forgot.
Bum, bum, bum.
But that's another player that the Warriors were trying to snag.
And the Warriors ain't getting nothing.
So they went from trying to get Giannis, missed on that. Tried to get Braun with AD, missed on that, and tried to get Hezonja, missed on that. And
ain't nobody want to come play for the Warriors.
I don't know why. I don't
Not
know
anymore.
if it's living in San Francisco anyway.
Or both.
Probably because if you sign like a 3-year, $100 million contract, you're only getting like half of it.
Legit.
Because most of it's taxed. And it's about like $3 million a month for rent at any place in San Fran.
That's a lot. I don't make $3 million a month.
Well, nobody does unless you play sports.
You know who could make $3 million in like a day? Russell Westbrook, if he takes those over the C contracts.
He could. That. Yeah. I mean, he's getting no interest from any NBA team right now.
And there's a couple, I don't even know the overseas league teams, but there's like 2 teams out there that I guess who offered him 3 years, $150 million.
I'd take it.
Which would be obviously the biggest overseas contract that NBA has ever seen.
Yeah, and this would be his 18th season, I think, because he came in 08.
That's crazy. I'm old.
And he came in a year after Durant.
Yeah.
He would be, I don't know what team, and like Braun, he doesn't have to live in the city that he plays in.
Right.
So, I mean, like, he can just have, like, a temporary home and whatever.
3 years, $150 million.
It'd be nice. But, like, he doesn't really need the money. I feel like he's already got a lot of money anyway.
Right.
Whether it was from the Thunder or the Rockets or the Wizards, the Lakers, the Clippers.
He's gonna average quadruple doubles.
Yes. At, like, and when he's, like, 36, 37 years old, something like that.
Yeah.
37.
He's going to go over there and just beat up on any team. He's going to score 60 points a night, over 10 rebounds a game, over 10 assists a game, over 10 steals a game. Easy money.
I know Russ is such a weird. He's a very weird player.
But doesn't he average almost?
Yeah, well, yeah, he was the first person to average a triple-double, I think, other than, or most triple-doubles in a season, I think it was. And I think he passed Oscar Robertson.
Yeah.
And that was a while ago. I think that was the season after Durant left. So, when Russ got his, MVP, he had 2 seasons to where he, averaged, a triple-double, back-to-back. But, yeah, no, I think he lead in league history. I'm pretty sure he's number 1, and then followed by Jokic.
That makes sense, yeah.
But Jokic is probably going to pass him because that dude's crazy, and he's going to play at least probably another
10 years.
Yeah, 6 to 8 years, something like that. Because I don't think he's that old. He's probably 30. So we'll see where Russ goes. I mean, I don't know. Ever since he left the Thunder, I feel like
hasn't been the same.
Exactly. He went, like I said, he went to Houston. He's gone to the Wizards. He's Lakers.
Been everywhere.
Yeah, a lot.
And when you're everywhere, you can't,
Kings,
put a stamp on or put your name down. It's hard to get a rhythm going when you keep moving around like that.
Yeah, which he's turned into, more of a journeyman than Harden or Durant.
Right.
Durant, well, no, Harden left first, but Durant left and then went to the Wizards and the Nets and then went to the Rockets. So he's been on 4 teams. Harden went from Thunder, Rockets, Nets. Where'd he go after that? Clippers, then Cavs. And then Russ went from the Thunder also to the Rockets, then Wizards, and then Lakers, then Clippers, I believe, and then the Kings.
And the Kings said, bye.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to play for the Kings either. DeRozan's gone as well.
And Sacramento, what's to love about Sac? Not a whole lot.
No, not really a lot there.
For somebody with that, with a lot of money like that, you have to go into San Francisco to really do anything.
Yeah, to have fun.
Or Folsom or up to, yeah.
Yeah, you can live in Sac all you want, but all the fun stuff is away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's not really that much to do. Because you either have to slide over to Tahoe or Reno.
You can go to Redding. Have fun in the mountains over there.
The coast. I don't think any athletes are going to be signing up to Reading that often, though.
Why not? Beautiful city.
Well, yeah, they like outdoorsy stuff, but...
Well, stuff to do indoors. Viking skate country.
Mm-hmm.
Turtle Bay's inside a little bit. Sundial Bridge is outside.
Yeah.
Burrito Bandito's inside.
Yes, lovely establishment.
Yeah.
I'll go there soon. In a couple weeks.
All right, let's move over to football. Any football news as of this last week, since the first preseason game starts next week, and the season really starts in, 5.5 weeks, 6 weeks?
Yeah, there's 4 weeks of preseason.
We'll have the whole month of August and a week of September. So, yeah.
Well, technically, it's 3 weeks of preseason because it used to be 4 weeks, but then now they added that 17th game, so it's always been 3 games. So I believe the season will start the first week of September on a Thursday. I don't remember who kicks it off.
Me neither.
I cannot remember, and I feel like it's the Packers, but I could be biased. Obviously, the Cardinals and the Panthers play on Thursday. Not this upcoming Thursday, but Thursday, August.
So excited.
6th.
Patriots and Seattle. And Seattle. Yeah, the Hall of Fame game is the Panthers and the Cardinals. That's right.
Yeah. August 6th, yeah. The 6th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thursday
night football is back for some.
Exciting.
But let's see if there is any breaking news. It's been quite a bit. Jalen Carter on the Eagles got an extension of $160 million $160 million for 4 years.
And 108 of that's guaranteed.
And which is the highest paid defensive tackle in history, I think, right now. Then
makes sense. He earned it.
Well, yeah, spit on Dak the first game of the season last year. Philly said, I like that guy. Let's pay him $160 million.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You spit on a Cowboy, Eagle forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly what I thought when I read that today. I'm like, ooh, he got paid for that spit right there.
Yes, sir. And
guy bleeds Philly.
Jihad Campbell on the Eagles also. It's not huge news, but he already took A.J. Brown's number. He switched his number to number 11 because that's what he was in college. Denzel Ward on the Browns got a hefty contract as well. He became the highest paid defensive back in NFL history for the second time in his career. It was a 2-year, $62.2 million extension.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes. And then, where'd it go? What was the other one? Oh, yeah, so the deal for Carter was $152 million extension worth up to $160, including $106 guaranteed.
That was close.
And then Tank Dell on the Texans, who tore his ACL, LCL, and MCL, dislocated his knee, and sustained meniscus damage during the 24 season. All that in that year. He's cleared to participate in training camp, so that's good for the Texans. They get one of their main guy behind Nico Collins back.
You just need a quarterback.
C.J. Stroud?
Yep.
C.J. Stroud's not cutting it?
Nope.
You don't think so? Well, he cut all of his braids off, so hopefully...
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he looks like kind of dorky. Trevor Lawrence also got a haircut, so he doesn't have his long hair anymore.
What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, yeah. Then...
Vita Vea.
Yep. Vita Vea requested a trade from the Buccaneers, requested to be traded to a California team. Whether it is... I think he still counts Raiders as California, but it's Vegas, so people want to play in Vegas, so we'll see.
It's like on the border there, so I mean, it's close enough.
Ish, yeah, corner in Nevada.
Yeah, where you put your house.
Yeah.
Right on the border.
I mean, but if you're going to Vegas, it's, obviously for the Vegas fun. Then the Niners are on that list, the Chargers are on that list, and the Rams are on that list.
He's going to the Rams.
But
where else is he going to go to?
It would be crazy because the Rams would, honestly, I would do it. Because,
that's what I'm saying.
Because the Rams defense is already stacked, and obviously you traded for Myles Garrett. Aaron Donald's probably going to come back, so then you would have to deal with a Myles Garrett and a Vita Vea and a Donald and Byron Young. And, oh my goodness, either way. That defensive line would be very, very hard to run through.
I'm waving the white flag. 2 games this year, if that happens.
Yeah,
I'm literally going to buy white flags and just do this during the game.
Yeah, the Bucs would be stupid to trade Vita Vea to the Rams.
Well, if he wants out, he wants out.
Well, yeah, but if he wants out, you can obviously. The Bucs honestly probably wouldn't care who they traded him to as long as they got like a good haul for him back.
They should. They should get a lot of picks for him.
Yeah.
He's the best defensive lineman out there. That's not named Jalen Carter.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, right. He's in the top 5. And then the Chargers don't have much to offer, I feel like.
You can come play with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
We could use him on the line.
Yeah, for sure.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you could use him, but, I mean, ain't nobody want to play for Arizona, big dog. Not unless, like, there's, like, a culture change or something.
Honestly, I would just give every defensive lineman we have for Vita Vea and just say, yo, bro, go after these 5 offensive linemen. No, we'll keep Nolan, keep Vita Vea, and just have those 2 dogs.
2 on 11.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. Yeah, fine. For sure.
That'll work.
You get rid of Buddha?
No.
Yeah. Thompson?
No.
I feel like there's one more guy I'm missing back there.
Everybody's healthy right now, though.
That's good.
Knock on wood. Everybody's healthy.
Yeah, that's good.
Right now. Nobody's on the PUP list. Nobody's on nothing right now.
Yeah, I got a weird feeling
next Thursday
for
when somebody snaps their knee.
Someone on the offensive side, safety, whether it's Marvin Harrison Jr., just because he's in trade rumors. So whenever a person's in trade rumors, he's going to get hurt, and then you can't trade him. Then Jeremiah Love probably going to get hurt just because of the offensive line. And or Trey McBride, because McBride had an outstanding season last year.
Do not hurt my boy. Anybody else can go down. Not him. He can't.
We'll see. Or Brissett. One of those 4 guys is going to go down for like a period of time.
I don't think Love is going to start. Nathaniel Hackett's like James Conner's going.
Hackett, he's always been he's been a weird OC. He's been a good OC, but a weird one. And then obviously when he was a coach on the Jets, he was
for sure. So
or in the Broncos.
They're going to start this season like any other team does. Throw your quarterback. Any other team does when they draft a quarterback and or like a running back, right? They're going to run the same team they did last year before everybody was hurt. Jacoby's going to go in there and play. James Conner's going to go in there and play. Like you said, 3 games in, they're going to realize, these guys aren't playing the part because we're 0-3 because we have the toughest schedule in the league right now. Let's throw in the Young Bucks. Should have just done that week 1.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are probably going to go 0-3, 0-4.
Yeah, no, we're not winning. We're winning maybe 1 or 2 games.
Yes.
This is my suspicion, and that's going to be more off luck than anything. It's going to be we caught this team on a bad week, and we just happened to win. Mm-hmm. Not just because we're good, but we just happened to win because they made way more mistakes than we did. That's the only way we're winning games. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, I mean, you guys will start Brissett, start Connor, and then kind of how the Giants did later on in the season. In like week 5, week 6, you will probably start Love and start Beck because you probably already got a game of Minshew Mania in there.
Oh, yeah. There'll at least be one. Enough.
Yeah.
There'll be at least 1 or 2 of Minshew somewhere.
And then we'll see. We'll see if Beck and Love and McBride and Harrison Jr. can make something happen.
You never know. They could go 17-0 for all we know.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Best team in the league.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone got to be the best. But nobody's been 17-0 for a while, so long while.
Ever. I don't think anybody been 17-0.
Miami.
They were 16-0.
Well, undefeated.
Oh, yeah. That's true. True story.
Yeah, and then the Panthers came close to it when they had Cam Newton in his MVP season, and then they lost 1 regular season game, and then they lost the Super Bowl, so they lost 2 games out of the whole year. And then the Patriots when they lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl. So there's been close teams.
It's true.
And then you see Kyle Shanahan got in a car accident.
Saw that.
Because he took his eyes off the road and because he dropped his phone. He was looking for his phone. And then drifted into the next lane and then just smacked a car right in front of him. Well, not in front of him, but the one heading towards him.
That'll do it, dude.
Yep. I'm sure that person that got hit was excited. He's getting paid out.
Oh, for sure. I'll take the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me. But I'm glad he's okay and the other driver's okay too. So that's what matters in the end of it all.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's any
Do we got anything else before we wrap this up?
Crazy injuries. 2 things real quick. Cool. These is one other NFL news was Eric Bieniemy on the Chiefs. We talked about this yesterday and talked about it a little bit tonight. I think I can't remember what the charges were. I think I screenshotted them, but I think I lost that screenshot. But Bieniemy's son is the one that shot his mother in their home early Monday morning, I think it was. And then he got arrested and charged with like 3 or 4 different charges. I think the mom's okay. I think she's still in the hospital. And then Mahomes also got cleared for full participation in the practices, says Andy Reid.
Cool.
And then, real quick, it's the Madden 2799 Club. I don't know if you saw. Oh, you did see this.
I did see it.
I was going to ask. I see Aaron O'Brien reacted. So.
Oh, yes, sir. Got my boy up in there.
Yeah. Stafford with a 99. Which is the best Stafford's ever been rated.
Yep.
Like, even before that, like when he was balling in Detroit, I think his rating was maybe like low 90s. Josh Allen at 99, which I don't know about that one. I don't know.
He probably a good solid 95 this last year.
Yeah, the media always has a stiffy for Josh Allen, and he could do no wrong. Mm-hmm. It's weird. Myles Garrett, rightfully so, 99, consistently 99. Jackson Smith and Jigba,
makes sense.
His first 99 overall rating. Jamar Chase,
second, right?
Second, yep, also 99. Yeah, and Josh, his 99 overall was second. Miles has been 3 years in a row, I think. And then Trey McBride, 99 overall, his first overall rating. So we'll see how long those ratings last because they fluctuate. Like, obviously, you start the season with 99, so you get like your little like gold 99 plaque thing that EA gives you. But then, obviously, you can deteriorate throughout the year depending on how you do. Which I feel like the only people that are going to probably drop in that is going to be probably Allen. I think Stafford will stay consistent. The Rams are too good. And then Jamar, there's always got to be a bright spot on a shitty team, so he's going to stay.
Hey, like Trey.
Yeah. So Trey, and Jamar, the only way that they'll lose a 99 is if they get hurt.
Yeah.
JSN, he's going to stay like that because the Seahawks are relatively the same except for losing K9 on the offensive side of the ball.
Hey, don't be surprised during our fantasy draft here in a couple of weeks if I go Trey with my first pick.
You might as well. People were choosing like Kelsey and Bowers and Gronkowski when he was balling in like the first round. Depending on how many people are in your league, if you got 12, and you had like pick 10, 11, 12, McBride is not an outrageous pick
right
at that spot.
But I was saying, even if I have the first pick somehow, don't be surprised if I pick him.
Brother, I mean, we'll see. Obviously, the consensus for number 1 would be Gibbs or Bijan, but
I am going into this year as I don't even care.
Yeah.
Literally going off of colors and numbers this year.
Mm-hmm.
How most everybody else does it, and they go 14-3.
Yeah, I have to stray away from my favorites.
Yeah, legit.
You got to get the people that are, like, I've always been against having any sort of Bear, Lion, or Viking on my squad, unless it's Justin Jefferson or St. Brown.
Yeah, they're the exception.
And Gibbs. There you go. Those are the 3 that I would take in a heartbeat. But we'll see. We'll get that
all right
situated.
Well, let's wrap this up. Thank you, everybody, for listening and watching via YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Do us a favor. Give us a like and a rating and tell your friends about us. And happy hunting. I was going to say happy hunting. It's so late right now. I'm just going to close this off.
Yeah, you probably should before it gets weird, huh?
Yeah, it already is weird. Well, until next time.
Yippee.